for us to see.
So as you look at that, it's not as symmetric
No.
as the moon.
No.
Why are you getting
So the
different?
corona is huge. It's twice as big as the sun itself. And it has very large shapes. It can extend, it can diminish. We actually don't understand a lot of the physics of the corona, of how it gets its shape, how it gets its temperature, how it interacts with the sun itself. This is something we are still trying to understand.
Oh, and now look, the storms.
Yeah,
all around
these
this thing.
arcs and prominences and flares.
Absolutely incredible. All right, Dr. Sutter, great talking to you. We're going to do it again. You know, obviously we're waiting on Totality here about 3:06. Mike Bettis gets in before us. We go down the road to Carbondale, and Mike, I hope you've been watching this like we had in absolute amazement, because this is absolutely jaw-dropping as people here in Indianapolis are making their way onto the Speedway as we speak. They're going to be able to watch it from the Speedway.
It's gorgeous, Jim. We have been watching with our jaws dropped. They've been broadcasting it on the big screen here at the stadium at Southern Illinois University. It's been amazing to watch all of this play out. I'm joined by Dr. Pamela Gay. You have noticed all the different, I mean, you're pointing out things to me. I had no idea what is happening here, but the prominences were one thing that you were blown away by.
So we're moving into solar maximum. In the next year, we're going to see more sunspots, more solar activity, more coronal mass ejections. And this eclipse is giving us a chance to see more than I know I've ever seen before. It's going to be glorious.
What we're seeing is, and they changed the filter on the camera to give us this view, right? It does look like the moon is on fire, but you're seeing the corona in all of its glory here.
So what's happening is there is a very thin, very diffuse, very, very hot layer of gas out beyond the normal surface.
There we go.
Diamond ring effect. This
Look
is the
at
sunlight
that.
streaming through a valley, and as it comes out, that valley gives us the diamond ring effect. We'll get a crescent as the entire sun moves beyond the edge of the moon. But this is a glorious moment where we still see the corona lit up. We see the light through the valley making the diamond ring. It's glorious, and this is brought to you by the magnetic field.
This is in Torreon, Mexico, as it works its way quickly through Mexico, then eventually into Texas. And a lot of us will see that exact same view. There's nervous anticipation here in Carbondale because everyone in the stadium is like, is that us next? Is that what we're going to see next? But because partiality's already begun here, we're about looking up at the sky here at Carbondale. I see about maybe a third of the sun is obscured now, maybe a little bit more than maybe about 40%, I'd say. The sun is obscured right now. We're getting a good view. The skies are perfect right now. Look at that view.
We're headed towards Pac-Man right now. This is the fun part where you can clearly see there's something going on. And the light is just starting to change. It's not the golden hour because the sun's in the wrong place in the sky for the golden hour, but it's clearly a little bit dimmer than normally.
It is. Dare I say that the temperature's slightly more comfortable? It's really, really hot, even just like half an hour ago. I think there's a noticeable temperature change already.
At some point, we're going to end up seeing this amazing 360-degree sunset without the sun actually setting. So all around us will be the shadow creating dimness, the gradients of colors in the sky, and a black sun around us with that crown of light, the corona of light around it.
All right, so Dr. Gay, we had our UV meter out earlier, right before the partial eclipse began. It was reading a 7.5. Now it reads 3.2.
Data.
That's legit numbers that we can correlate to how much UV light is reaching us.
We have less than half right now, and this is why it's finally going to be safe during Totality to take your glasses off, take your solar viewers off. Is it just going to keep dropping? But remember, if you're not in Totality, it's not safe.
So one thing the sensation that you get right now is it feels like a cloud has moved in front of the sun, but it hasn't. The skies are blue right now, but it feels like there's a cloud in front of the sun right now because that's how much dimmer it's gotten.
It's weird how our bodies are so programmed to our day-to-day life. We look around, we see sharp shadows. Clearly it's sunny. We look at the colors. Clearly, it's twilight. And this is going to cause animals all across the path to start behaving differently. There's an amazing NASA project, Soundscapes, that has people all across the United States going out and recording what's going on. Deer, for instance, will go and settle out. We will see chickens head into their roosts. This isn't just fooling with our brains, it's fooling with the wildlife's brains, and this is one of the ways that people are participating in Science in the Shadow.
You are looking at a live view of the eclipse from Carbondale, Illinois. We are about 35 minutes away from Totality. We're going to have a perfect view of it. And we can't wait to bring it to you, but of course we have other locations in the path for Totality as well. Let's get down to Stephanie Abrams. She's in Fredericksburg, Texas.
You know, Mike, I've been really hopeful all day, but we just got a thick deck above us here, and I'm not giving up hope. It is 1:25. We hit Totality at 1:33:05. So we still have time. It's less than 10 minutes, but we still have time. There are peaks that come through, but I'm really trying not to give up hope. I do want you to notice how it is kind of feeling a little bit more like dusk out here. You see everyone looking up at the clouds, hoping, praying away these clouds. We're not at Totality yet, but all we need is that little peak. You hear the crowd yelling, cheering for that. It's 1:25 when you're getting closer and closer. And I'll never forget in 99 when it was this cloudy for me and the clouds parted right at Totality. Temperature check. Remember, when I was last with you guys, we were like 75, 76. We're now down to around 73 degrees. And you can feel the chill, and we're getting a little break. Come on, baby, come on. There's a hole, just a tiny hole. That's all we need, is a little hole like that. I can even see some of the rays of the sun. Y'all, we're close. You can see it. Look at it right there. We're real close. What's kind of interesting about having the clouds is that you can get a different view of it. You still need to use your eye protection at all times until we are in Totality. And I'm hoping maybe some of these cooler temperatures will condense out some of that moisture from the atmosphere right in front of us if we can. But I mean, we got a pretty thick cloud deck here for us. I can still see it. There's just a sliver left. Again, 1:33:05, and I'm sure you'll hear the reaction of the crowd. They counted down when we went into partial Totality at 12:15, so I'm expecting that countdown too. And remember, we have 4 minutes and 25 seconds, and so that's quite a long time in order to just get a little break like that. You see that little break right there? I don't know if we have a camera able to get that, but it's 1:27. So we have 5 minutes. All right, we don't have a camera that's shooting up at the sky to see the breaks, but you're gonna have to trust me because I know behind me it looks like total gray. But you know, Lauren, you could probably show just the breaks if you don't go right into the sun. The sun is obscured right now anyway. But you see these little pockets? That's all we need. Even just, I'll take it for 30 seconds. I'll take it for 30 seconds, universe. Come on, baby, give it to me. 30 seconds. I don't need 4 minutes. I'll just to see it for a minute. It's so beautiful. I want everyone to be able to, because I'm already crying and we haven't even gotten there. But it's just so beautiful and moving, and we've already seen that Totality in Mazatlan, and you see all the flares and the prominences. And I'm so glad that there are clear skies for majority of the path of this, from, you know, even just north of here, just northwest of here, up into Dallas, all the way through Carbondale, where Jim is, you know, up towards Cleveland, all the way to Maine, where Chris is, that there are so many people. Look, that's all we need. That's all I need right there is a little hole. That's all I need is a hole. And so I'm so glad that so many millions of people are going to be able to experience what this is like. You hear that? We're at 1:28. We're getting closer and closer. I mean, I feel like we're at a sporting event. You know, a sporting event where you see it and then you don't. You know, someone goes for a big pass, they catch it. Are we going to get our touchdown here? That's the question. I mean, it's going in and out. Can you notice how it's getting darker? Let's see, we're 73, getting down to 72 degrees. We will continue to get dark. Come on, we're so close. Come on, give me that hole. That's all I need is a little hole. Yep. to totality, guys. 4 minutes. It's hard for us to see it, but you will see those Bailey bees that we've heard everyone talk about. How the sun goes through the ridges, and then the diamond ring, and then totality. Oh, come on. Come on. Can it pop out on the other side? 3 minutes to totality. Come on, clouds. Oh, dang. Dang. Yep. We're not giving up hope. No, that's just the light from it. Yep. But look at that huge cloud. Okay. Behind another cloud. And we can take you live to Junction, Texas in totality, not too far from here. They're about an hour or so down the road. They are not far from here. We're close, but unfortunately it's just gone behind a very big cloud. A very thick, dark cloud. But I'm not going to give up hope. I'm just not going to give up hope. We have 2 minutes, and then after that we have 4 minutes and 25 seconds. Oh, come on. 90 seconds to totality. Dang, really? Let's go, universe. Give it to us, please. Oh, that's unfortunate. Right. And we're taking you live at Kerrville, also not very far from where we are located here. All right, we're 60 seconds. It is very dark out here. You can tell the darkness, right? Because we're so close to totality. Oh, don't go behind that cloud. No! No! Come on! Come on! Oh! Look how dark it is. Yeah, it is really dark out. All right, 30 seconds. I believe I'm going to do a countdown on the stage. Remember, look how dark it got. Right there. Did you see that darkness? It just got Okay, it's going behind the cloud. How much time do we have left, guys? There's another hole. We have 1 more minute. We are going to see it again. We are going to see it again because there's a hole. There it is. You can dimly see it here for us now. But the clouds are moving. Yes, Lauren, you can actually see with your camera behind the clouds. I'll let you know, Lauren, when you need to pull away so that I want to make sure your eyes are safe. Look at that right there, baby. Look at it. Woo! Do you see the flares coming off the sun? We got 30 seconds, Lauren. You got 30 seconds. I want to protect your eyes. I'm talking to my photographer, Lauren, as she's shooting this. I just want to protect her eyes. Holy cow. I'm shaking. I just can't believe the clouds broke for us. All right. 15, Lauren. Get off it, babe. I don't want you to hurt your eyes. Holy cow. Look at that. Look at it. You can see the red, the flares on the bottom. Look at that on the bottom right. Woo! 2, 1. All right. Diamond ring. Diamond ring. I can see it. I can see the diamond ring. Yes. Woo! All right, you can see now the light's coming up again. That was incredible. Where are we going? Alex Wilson. All right, Alex, our clouds broke for us. Yield to the crowd. How clear are you guys right now? I know it's coming to you next.
Yeah, we've got some clouds that are like just flirting with the sun right now, so it's getting a little tricky. Dave Eicher with Astronomy Magazine with me here. You keep the glasses on. We're just going to talk as we watch. We are minutes away from totality, about 2 minutes away at this point. Obviously, you can see, and everybody's observation has been how the light has been dropping, and it feels otherworldly out here, right? It's like daytime, but dusk, but not even truly dusk. It doesn't even feel quite like that. So I'm looking up, and again, we've got some clouds that are they're getting ever so close. Again, as Steph found that with 4 minutes, roughly 4 minutes of totality, we could get a little bit of a break. But you can see everybody is kind of reacting now to the fact that there is a cloud that is messing with us just in time. Clouds are so mean. There's a very famous Triumph the Insult Dog skit where he's, making fun of clouds, and this is like the ultimate of that, like a cloud. It is kind of, I'm looking at it. I don't love the look of this particular cloud, to be honest with you. So we've got some decently thick cloud cover moving right overhead. With that said, I do want to point out 90 seconds to totality. With that said, parts of the Dallas-Fort Worth Metro are going to see this. So it's all about where you are. We talked about this. Where is the cloud? Where is the break? And it's kind of puzzle pieces. Is the cloud going to be blocking totality? So at this point, when we're 90 seconds away, Dave, what would we normally be seeing? I mean, we can see a little bit of the sunshine here. The sun, we can see just a little sliver at this point.
We're seeing a tiny sliver, a few percent of the sun's disk. We're seeing rapid now change in the illumination.
Right.
We're feeling cooler air, the circulation patterns changing. And soon we're going to see the diamond ring and totality start.
Okay, so 1 minute away from totality. Again, we do have the clouds, but we've got enough of a break. I'm covering the cloud and looking. I think we've got enough of a break that we are going to get to see this, or at least some of it. So a minute away, I don't think the cloud's moving fast enough that it's going to cause us trouble. I want to show you, we are looking at the Celestron feed. That's in the upper right-hand corner, so that's the view that we're actually seeing from the telescope. Kevin, our friend at Celestron, he got the tough end of the stick in Nashville in 2017, so I'm really hoping. It does look actually like the cloud has cleared for us, so we're going to get a view of this. Super cool. 20 seconds from totality. Dave, what are we looking at here in the next 20 seconds?
We're looking at the last sliver of sunlight.
You keep your glasses on. You enjoy this.
Now, here we go. We got the diamond ring. It's coming on. In a moment, we can take glasses off completely safely. And we're into the first part of totality.
It's 5, 4, 3,
2, 1.
All right. Here we have it. Glasses off. Holy moly.
There it is.
That is so cool.
And we have Venus down to the lower right. And we have a nice large and sort of spiky corona, the rare sun's atmosphere that we never see, the very high temperature particles coming off the sun, giving us warmth and light and all that good stuff. So this is a really great view of totality.
Wow.
And we see some prominences on the top of the sun's disk. We also
Oh my gosh, the Southwest light is taking off right now. How cool is
plasma going around on the top of the sun, and we can see just a great view. It's kind of an oval with rays coming off of the chromosphere inside, and then the whole solar corona,
Dude,
where we get all of our energy.
This is wild. We've tried to explain to people being in this. This is something you cannot describe. Like, it is dark. Everyone behind me taking it in. I'm gonna let you take it in for a minute. You can soak it in, enjoy it. What do we got? We got
Gotcha.
2 minutes left. So
All
Dave,
right.
go enjoy it for a second. I'm gonna catch up with you in a second. All right, I'm gonna let you guys at home also enjoy this. Take it in. Our Celestron camera, as well as our other cameras, providing you a view of what we've got right now. Enjoy. We just saw one heck of a show. It was as if the universe was just like, you know what? You get it. The clouds, the temperatures dropped, those clouds just dissipated, and here we go. What a difference in the daylight. I mean, you can see it at home, right? Now, Dave and I, totally visible. We were talking about some notable things that you saw there.
You're a magician. You did it again. So, we saw an incredibly bright prominence, very bright orange-red loop of plasma on the lower right of the sun. And at the end, when we got some better transparency last minute or so, we saw the corona was huge, and there were spikes of material, streamers going through it, very feather-like almost, and that's the most intensely hot energy coming off of the sun.
So that's actually hotter than the surface of the sun. We talk about how hot the sun is. This is way, way hotter.
This is 1 or 2 million degrees, and that's in Kelvin, and you say, well, how hot is a Kelvin? And you say, when it's that hot, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you just don't want to know, right?
So that's tremendously hot gas coming off of the sun. It gives us life here. It gives us aurorae occasionally, spiraling down into Earth's magnetic field. That was a tremendous view, and we saw a bright, fairly white light chromosphere inside, very close to the moon's disk. And then a huge, especially at the end, I don't know if it was better transparency or the corona sort of evolved a little bit.
I mean, you were saying it was so bright.
It's so big. It was so bright and so big in the latter part of the eclipse, here at least, that it was really astonishing, like a huge celestial flower.
Could it have been that it was just expanding in that moment, or is that what scientists are going to figure out now?
That's so large that scientists are studying the corona because we only see it during a total eclipse. But it's so large that probably most of that was our atmosphere letting us see it better.
Well, Dave, thank you for sharing. sharing that with me. This was quite an experience here. Russellville, Arkansas, you guys are up next. Felicia, it was really, really awesome. I'm like trying to think of how I like say it on TV. It was so cool. So how are things looking for you guys?
I was gonna say, you know what, Alex, the great part is you don't even have to describe it to me because I'm experiencing it and getting ready to get up to reality. So everyone's always like, it's really hard to describe what we're doing.
All right, we're gonna come back out to me for a second because they're gonna work on Felicia's mic. Obviously, you can see she had the blue sky. They've got a wedding that's taking place right now too, which is like, I mean, I love what I just saw, but could you even imagine also then watching a mass wedding? What better way to, celebrate your new union than doing it under a total solar eclipse? It really was magical. And again, that's why I so appreciate Dave sharing that with me, because you get 4 minutes. Dave, one of the things he told me, he's gonna be back with me in a little bit, but one of the things he told me is every eclipse, no matter what we tell you, if the totality is 6 minutes, the totality is 30 seconds, every eclipse lasts 30 seconds because it just goes by so fast. That was the fastest 4 minutes I've ever experienced. So really, really impressive stuff. Felicia, your mic is up. So I was saying, it looks good for you guys. It looks like you've got a lot of blue sky. Everyone's getting ready to get married.
Yeah.
You catch the bouquet during a total solar eclipse wedding? That's got to be crazy luck.
Listen, that is crazy. Like, no one's thrown their bouquets yet, but I've been ready for it. Alex, the feeling here is just kind of amazing. So we are a little less than 2 minutes out from totality, and let me just tell you, the feeling is crazy. We were at 93 degrees in the sun. I've got my thermometer with me, so 93 in the sun at the peak of the afternoon. We've dropped down to 75 degrees. We've almost had a 20-degree temperature drop. We are like watching this kind of close in. There's not much of the sun left, but the sun is already dimming. Everyone always talks about what a hard feeling it is to describe, and let me just tell you, it's like a feeling that you're getting colder, but it's more than that. It's more than just feeling colder, that your body's like kind of getting chills. It is the fact that you are experiencing this just amazing cosmic event. Our temperature keeps dropping. We're down to 74.4 degrees now. You can see how it's getting dim. We've had basically full-on sunshine. We're 60 seconds away from totality here in Russellville, and guys, it's just an electric feeling. I understand what everyone was saying when they're saying it's kind of hard to describe it, because it's like a movie's ending. That's what it feels like. You know, when you're watching a movie and the movie's kind of ending and it's kind of fading out, that's what it feels like here in Russellville. So they're actually going to blow an air horn when we're in totality and everyone can take their glasses off, but we're so close right now. It's such an amazing feeling. Of course, you got to have your glasses on when you're not in totality for the whole time, but we are going to have 4 minutes and 11 seconds in totality here in Russellville. We're 15 seconds away. Guys, the weather couldn't have been better. The temperature has now dropped about 20 degrees. We're down to 73 degrees from 93. So I think we're counting down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my God, we got it! Oh my God, it's amazing! Guys, it's amazing. I just can't even describe to you how amazing it is. You can see the corona right now. So right now we're looking at the sun's outer atmosphere, and our 4 minutes and 11 seconds of totality is beginning. It's just such an experience that's so hard to describe, because you see our sun every day and you see the moon from far away, but to just know the type of alignment that has to happen for this to even be possible, it makes you know there's something so much bigger than you. It kind of makes me think that even when things are getting dark and maybe life isn't going the way you think it might be going, the universe is aligning perfectly even when it's kind of dark. And I think that's the perfect analogy for a solar eclipse. So our temperature has dropped down now to 72 degrees from 93 earlier. It's like we're in a 360 sunset. It's just absolutely amazing, guys. And the feeling here, it's like a sense of reverence that everyone's having. Everyone can feel this just cosmic event that we're all experiencing together, and it is just so amazing. It's something to say that it's so far away. I'm gonna actually be quiet for just a little bit and let you guys experience it here, because it's just amazing. And I also want to take a second to just kind of soak it in. You can see everyone around soaking it in. It's just see the sun. We've got about 30 more seconds of totality here in Russellville, and I'm telling you, I'm just looking around at all the couples that just got married and all the love, and everyone's looking up at the sky together, and it's just such an amazing collective experience that we're all having. And it's also kind of amazing the difference in temperature, the difference in the feeling of the air. The temperature now dropped from 93 at the peak of the afternoon to 70 degrees. So we've seen our temperature drop about 23 degrees. And our totality is complete. That's what that sound is. That's our foghorn telling us that totality is complete. Kind of want to see it coming out of totality now, which is just kind of amazing. So yeah, make sure if you're not in totality, you put your glasses on. It was absolutely amazing here. So we'll look up at that. Oh my gosh, guys, it's just
ladies and gentlemen,
kind of
as a
amazing.
reminder,
Thanks, Chad.
I'm
sorry, Troy, I wasn't sure when we were going after this for the next totality, but okay, we're gonna go to Mike Bettis right now. All of the couples that just got married are about to have their first dance, and the officiant is gonna sing one of his songs. But before we go to Mike, I just want to tell you our temperature dropped down to 69.7 degrees. So we dropped from 93 degrees to 69.7 degrees. That's what, about a 24-degree drop. So, it's really crazy. I think it's probably going to be kind of hard for you guys to hear me now with some of the music. But I'll step out of the way, and you can see some of the first dances as we go to Mike Bettis, who's about to experience totality now. Hey, Mike.
Oh, Felicia, thank you so much. We are so looking forward to it here with Dr. Pamela Kay. The skies have darkened significantly. We've been checking our UV meter. It went from 7.5 to 0.3. So hardly any sun is reaching the earth right now, and we're moments away.
It is absolutely amazing. But remember, until totality, keep your solar viewers on your eyeballs and keep watching. This is an amazing experience. As we get closer and closer to totality, we're going to see those Bailey's beads along the edge that are created by the mountains and valleys. We're seeing geology on the moon and learning about the sun's outer atmosphere. This is science in the shadow and a shared amazing experience.
We've got an amazing view right now. The skies have cooperated all day for us today, Dr. Yang. It's just a sliver right now, and you can feel the anticipation in the crowd. There are about 15,000 people here today, all collectively looking up right now.
And in this shared experience, we're waiting to see shadow bands across the ground at any moment as the sun That's going to be our first sign. It's coming. Not everyone sees the shadow bands.
We're about 2.5 minutes away from Totality. I'm going to do another check on the UV meter. I'm not sure if you can come over here. It's good like point one to basically 0.
We are down.
Is what our UV reading is right now. Again, we peaked out at about 7.5 this afternoon. The UV meter literally reads 0 to 0.1. So that tells you we're nearly there.
And as we get there's so many different things going on. There's people measuring animals. There's people measuring how ham radio signals travel.
Oh, there goes the crowd. They're getting ready.
It's just celebration right now.
Oh, it's like a drum roll even.
What an amazing experience.
We're moments away.
So
the crowd is building. I mean, they're stomping their feet on the stands right now. We are nearly there. We're about 90 seconds away from Totality. The moment is building. There's just a sliver. Now, when there's Totality, you may actually be able to see Jupiter, upper left of the sun, and Venus, bottom right of the sun, if the conditions are just right. So something else to look for in addition to the Bailey's beads we've talked about, in addition to the diamond ring, in addition to the prominences that you mentioned, which have been vibrant today.
Yes. And folks that have binoculars that are safe to use,
1 minute away.
You may see a comet during Totality.
Oh my gosh.
I can't wait to see all the photos that come out of this.
It is getting dark. It is getting really dark now. I'm taking my glasses off and I'm looking around. You can hear a lot of chatter. Everyone's getting
sunset.
It is like the sun has set. This is amazing. Wow. Okay, we're close. 30 seconds.
Lights inside.
30 seconds to Totality. Here we go. We're getting close. We're almost there.
Come on. Bailey's beads. We're waiting for Bailey's beads. It's wild. You can now see
15 seconds to go. Oh, the crowd is building. Here we go. Here we go.
Last tiny bit. Come on.
Yes! Totality! Oh my God! That is so awesome!
Venus is so clear.
The corona is so vivid.
You can see there's multiple times the size.
Perfect. Oh my gosh, it's all there.
This is like nothing that I really quite expected.
There is an awe in the stadium right now. That is a stunning view. We'll be at Totality for 4 minutes and 9 seconds. Just take in that view. You'll never see anything like it again potentially in your life.
Any given place only sees us on average every 330 years. Some places a little more, some places a little less. We are at the crossroads of two eclipses, 2017 and 2024. This is a once-in-a-lifetime experience again.
Oh my gosh. Venus, clearly visible. Jupiter, clearly visible.
Oh, jeez.
This is jaw-dropping.
And through my binoculars, which I'm going to pass over to you, Mike, left eye, you can see all of the different structures in the solar corona. This is the sun we
Oh my gosh.
as a small child.
And we can see the sun and the corona, which are amazing. Prominences are awesome. We can see Jupiter and Venus with the naked eye at 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah.
I'm blown away.
Everyone's screens are lighting up. It's like being in the worst behaved movie theater ever. And everyone's just happy, and you hear crying and joy and laughter and cheering everywhere.
Just take that view in, everybody. It is a stunner. We're 5 seconds, 4, 3,
We can
2,
see the airplane.
1. Maximum totality is occurring right now in Carbondale, Illinois.
This is absolutely wild. I am in awe of all the different things that are going on right now. We have humans experiencing something like never before, just looking through as though there's nothing more important. No rock star, no actor has ever captivated attention quite like this.
That is the star. Literally, that is the star. And you see all these rays that come out of it. Like we draw as children with our crayons on a piece of paper. That is the moment we're seeing right now.
And since this is...
A bat! I just saw a bat fly by! Oh my gosh! Did you see that?
Yes, it's right over there!
It literally just swooped right past us.
There's
A
more
bat!
than one!
Oh my gosh!
There are
It's middle of the
misplaced lost
afternoon.
bats.
The animals have lost their minds. And so have we. I can't believe all the things we're seeing right now. 1 minute left in totality for us here. 1 minute left.
It gives you a sense of this is a shared solar system. There's these multiple worlds, a star, a moon, a sunset surrounding us.
Just to look at this stadium with thousands of people in it, to have this moment with them is a true privilege.
Yes.
This just puts it all in perspective.
And all those illustrations that we've seen, they're real, folks. We
15 seconds away. Here we go. Oh, we're close.
That is coming towards the end.
We're close. Get ready to put our glasses back on.
Right.
And
keeping my binoculars up to the last second.
There's the diamond ring! Yes! So spectacular!
Time to grab your
Oh my
glasses.
gosh!
I don't want it.
It's so bright. That is... Oh! Take my breath away.
All right.
And the crowd went wild! Yes!
And the
We
band
did
is
it!
confused.
We did it! And the celebratory
Cheers!
cheers! Totality! Jim, in Indianapolis, let's see, buddy.
Absolutely tremendous. Congratulations really to all of our teams out there that have just had a tremendously moving experience today, as you can tell. Doc, first of all, we're coming in here, we're less than 2 minutes now, and it's getting dark.
You can tell
It's getting dark.
The reds are muting,
Oh,
the
wow.
blues and greens are popping. It feels eerie, it feels creepy. Shadows are starting to creep in from all directions.
Even on the racetrack, we have dropped 5 degrees.
Yes,
Okay.
even here.
Yeah,
Yes,
we're less than 90 seconds now. And you're going to watch our light on the shot actually change. And of course, this is going to be wild to hear everybody when we get in totality.
Yeah.
Everybody's got their glasses on, and they are ready to go here with this thing. And just looking up at this, I mean, we are close, and we're going to get ready to experience it here.
You can
in
hear
Indianapolis.
everyone is ready for
Yeah,
this.
you can hear the cheer. You were mentioning earlier, your eyes don't adjust to something like this as
Exactly.
fast as they do at a normal sunset. Because it's so faster. So much faster.
So we switch from our night vision to day vision, get mixed together. The colors get so strange, reds get muted.
Less than a minute.
I understand why ancient people looked at eclipses with awe and fear. And
Fear.
Because
I mean, think about that. It's dark during the
feels
day.
like the world is ending.
Just unbelievable here. We're looking up. Here we go. Starting to hear the crowd. You can feel the energy.
You can see the
30
last
seconds.
glimpse of the sun. I am shaking. I'm so excited.
Oh my gosh. So coming out of the glasses into the glass. Look at how dark it's getting.
Yep.
This is crazy. 15. 15.
Last little bit. Bailey's beads right there, right now.
Oh yeah.
Diamond ring is about to show. And
Oh, this is fantastic. Here we go. Here we go. We're in it. We're in it. Oh, baby. We are in it right now. Look at that. Oh. Wow. Wow.
I can't breathe, Jim. I can't breathe.
Take a moment. Take it in like the whole country is doing right now. Look at how dark.
Look at that's Venus right there.
Oh, my goodness. So now we can look up. Now we can look at the planets.
Yeah.
Venus, right?
That might be Jupiter right there. I'm not exactly sure. I'm not exactly thinking straight.
We're on the other side. said the ultimate wind up would be to see the comet too, because
It's a little bit too
I don't know if we're gonna see that.
It's a little bit too cloudy. But just look how huge the corona is. Look, you
Oh
can
my
see
goodness.
the little bits of color right around the edge of the moon. Those are the prominences, those giant solar storms.
So, when we were watching the other teams, the solar storms that we've seen, I have not seen anything like that. Any videos that I've ever watched, nothing I've ever seen. So Venus is below us.
This is otherworldly.
Doc, take it in.
Have
you ever been to a total?
I missed Totality in Nashville in 2017. It clouded out. This is it.
Well, I'm proud to be sharing it with you, brother. This is out of this world.
See bottom?
We're
Right
in
at the
massive
bottom,
town
you
right
see
now.
that huge prominence?
Yes.
Spike of light?
Yes.
It's a giant solar storm flaring right now. Our sun is active, it is alive, it is dynamic. We don't get to see it except during
Oh
an
man,
eclipse.
I want to see what the temperatures dropped. Oh wow, we dropped 6 degrees since before we started going into about halfway through partial. We're down 6 degrees. Look at this. Listen to the crowd.
It's quiet. Listen how quiet. We have 50,000 people here and you can hear a pin drop.
It really is.
Because what do you say to this? How do you react to something like this?
Look, there's obviously a big storm. I can see with my eye from here the storm on the southern side of this without even looking at the telescope. I mean, this is incredible. But that one on the southern part, look at that thing. It's orange.
Yeah.
As an astrophysicist, can you put it into words?
Why put it into words? Why bother? This is beyond words. This is beyond feeling. This is a celestial event that comes around once a lifetime, once a century in any one part of the globe. A pure cosmic coincidence, and you don't even describe it, you simply exist in it. This is the beauty of our universe, the beauty of our cosmos laid bare before us. This is what it means to be a part of our universe.
And we got about 30 seconds for the rest of this. So take it in, everybody. Enjoy it. I wish the best to the rest of our teams going forward. Congratulations to all of our teams so far, and really everyone. Think about it. We can all enjoy this. There's no argument. There's no disagreement. We are one unit here. When you're looking at stuff like this, I love it. Look at that solar storm. I am blown away.
Oh, and there's the diamond ring on the other side.
4, 3, 2, 1, and go, Diamond! Boom! Wow! Wow, what a show!
Good job, nature.
Thank you! Thank you for that show! Wow! Oh my goodness! Honestly, Doc, for something that started out to be iffy across the country, from Texas all the way up to the Great Lakes, so far this has performed. And look at how quickly it's starting to get bright again.
Yeah, like that, like a switch went on.
So our eyes just better the other way.
Yeah.
When the light comes on versus off.
We start to reset
Right.
very, very quickly. And just think about this, like throughout human history, we have stared at these eclipses, not knowing what causes them, why they happen, and if the sun will come back. And now we know it is mechanics, it is gravity, it is orbits, it is simply the physics of our universe at play.
I had to think for a second, just, how many generations have gone before us.